Hello everybody, this is Kysen here, and welcome back to another episode here on SkyFactory 3. Now, as always, I've been quite busy off camera, so I'm going to start off by just bringing you up to speed with what I've been getting up to. And that's been a lot of sieving for one thing. So you can see here we now have iron sieves, or iron mesh in the sieves I should say, in all 9 of these, so that's awesome. We have a lot of goodies, including diamonds and redstone, which is very exciting, as is the blaze powder, and really all this other good stuff. Plus we have a very nice amount of iron. So that's pretty awesome. We'll be getting into a Tinker Smeltery pretty soon, and then we can ore double. Or I think it might even triple, but I'm pretty sure it at least doubles anyway. So basically every 4 of these is 1 stack of iron. So we can see there we got a stack and a half of iron, but we double that, so that's 3 stacks of iron, which is awesome. And coming on for about 6 stacks of gold as well. So pretty awesome. Very happy with how my sieving's been going. And that's all good. I've also been doing a lot of farming, building up my resources here as I've been going. And also, well, you've built this thing, which is kind of the point of today's episode. So I just want to get, let me think, where is it? In here, I believe. Ooh, okay, is it in here? Yes, there we go. So our achievement book, so make a dark room for spawning mobs is what we're going to try and do today, basically. Just looking through a few of these things. Automate your cobble. That'll be cool, but we won't do that just yet. Now, upgrade your mob to kill monsters automatically. This is what I want to get into and kill 2 birds with 1 stone, because I want to build an automatic mob farm right from the beginning. So in order to do that, what we need are these vector plates. I've mentioned them a couple of times before, and we should now have the materials to do it. Apart from just thinking about it, I'm actually going to need to get some stone going on. So basically, every 2 stone gives you 8 of those. So if we had 16 stone, that'd be a stack. So let's go for 2 stacks of vector plates. So we want 32 stone for that. So let's just get out one of these, and we'll put that back in there. Oh, wait, yeah. I was like, what am I doing here? Get that out of there, and yeah, you know, I really need a better furnace setup, don't I? So let's actually do that very quickly right now. What I'll do is grab a stack of this and make a furnace. Now, you might notice that I have kind of moved this around. The reason being that I can't seem to get the 2 chests to fill up when I've tried different orientations of where the chest goes. So I'm trying this one now to see if this will help. But it seems like it'll only fill 1 chest. So I don't know if that's the thing with this cobble gem. Maybe it only will fill into 1 chest. But quite annoying, to be honest. Now, where do I want these 8 to go is the question. Things are going to need to be moved around. This is in the way. The sieve is kind of in the way. Tree of Hope's sort of in the way. So yeah, not a good place for anything. I think what I'll do then is this will just be a temporary thing, which go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apart from I can't place them. We will get the stone here cooking up while we work on other things. And it's turning nighttime, and I believe mobs will be able to spawn on that platform. So I'm actually going to have a quick sleep while that's cooking as well. You'll notice I've got a chisel on me, and you'll notice I also have chiseled cobble on me. Plus you can see I built this bridge out of chiseled cobble too. So what I've got here is this stuff here. This is prism. I thought that looked like quite a nice sort of crooked cobblestoney sort of pathway, and then the curbing I've made out of the panels. Again, thought that looked nice as curbing. Just wanted to do something a little bit different to, you know, what we've got over here. Just add a bit of variety, I guess. Now, I've got some of this stuff on me. This is Ornate, Chiseled Cobble, and that's what I'm going to use for the mob farm. I'll just place one of these down and show you what that looks like. So it's a bit darker. I think it just looks kind of fortressy, which is sort of the look I thought I'd go for. That's why I've kind of got this wall going up here, going all the way around where the mob farm is going to go. And I've got my builder's wands on me. Excellent. So let's get started on that actually. Okay, so this is going to be the floor, and then this is just going to go around the outside like this. And the idea is we're going to need it to be, let's say 4 high minimum. I might go 5 high just for good measure. I think it might look a little bit better as well, as it's a bit of a taller structure. So this will be obviously the perimeter, and we're going to funnel all the mobs down to one single place where they're going to be automatically killed. And it's pretty simple to do that, to be honest. So they're going to all die, and everything's going to end up like here or here. I'll figure that out in a second. But that's basically how that's going to work. Now, how do I do it this way? Is it like... Yeah, that's not that helpful for me. like this maybe? No. Can I do it with the stone one? Maybe I need an iron one? That's going to be quite annoying if that is the case, seeing as I just made up like 4 of these. But, because like if I go on that face, that works. If I go on that face, it works that way, but it won't seem to want to work this way. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, well that's too high right now. So, oh, and I suppose actually as well what we want to do is make it say 5 high, but then also we're going to need slabs on the roof, aren't we, to prevent things from spawning. Alrighty, let's just go and work on these vector plates because this iron will be cooked up now. Sorry, not iron, stone. What am I thinking? Alright, so that's that. And we also need these slime balls, which I'm going to make from... Oh, no, not that one. That one. Okay, so I need rice dough in with water, and to make rice dough is 3 rice. Okay, so let's get a load of that done. And per vector plate, we need 1. So let's see, where's my rice? I've got 20 there, 64 there, and I'm looking to make up, was it 16 of these, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So if we do that, that'll give us a whole ton of rice dough. If we divide that by 4, that's not quite going to cut it, actually. We're going to be close, but I think we're going to be a little bit short. Alright, let's just use what we've got here in the way of bone meal, because ideally I do want this mob farm to be nice and big. Oops, that was a waste. Let me just do this. Now I have got lots of rice. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. Been growing lots of rice because I knew I'd need a lot for this, so trying to prioritize that. There's a little bit more down here, so we're getting close. That's the wrong one. Oh no, where did that go? There we go. Thought I lost that then for a second. I was like, that's not very helpful. Okay, so we've now got, there we go, 64. Perfect. Just timed that, or timed it, or counted it, or you know what I'm trying to say, perfectly. Okay, so now that we have that, we need water as well. Leave my buckets in here, yes it is. My water source is here. And let's see, rice, slime ball. Oh, but it won't work in there. Let's do it in here then. So, oh, does it have to be an iron bucket? Really? That seems a little bit unfair. Wow, that's a pretty full-on recipe then. Okay, so we need 2 more iron to do that. Because I don't believe that I have an iron bucket anywhere. I think I used it up or lost it or something. Or maybe I never actually made one. Alright, well, we do have a bit of iron, so that's not too bad. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we'll make that up. I thought that clay bucket would work. That's a shame. I do know that you do keep the bucket though. So it's not like it uses it up every time. So we'll wait for that to do that. And while we're waiting, we can carry on with this. I'll do another layer. So 3, 4. So we only need 1 more on top of this now. So this mob farm being set up will be pretty awesome. You get obviously all of the normal mob drops, but also we're going to get a load of loot bags. And in those loot bags, you can get some really, really cool things to help with the progression in this game. But also it's just sort of a nice thing to have, a working mob farm. Let's get that across there and do 1 more, and I'll come back and do the roof at a later date. Yeah, you know, just having a mob farm, it's pretty essential part of any Minecraft world, isn't it? And they're fun to make. Haven't made one in a long time. But particularly on modded, when you've got things like these vector plates and, oh, what are they called? I can't think of what they're called. They're these spikes that we're going to use to kill the mobs, basically. But their name escapes me. It's something like Pujab sticks, or is it? That's definitely not the name. That doesn't sound right at all. Let me just see if I can find this. So if we go to sugarcane and we hit U over that. Oh wait, let's click on it. Then hit U. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Punji sticks. There we go. Punji sticks. So they are awesome, and they will automatically kill the mobs for us. And I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. But for now, let's get on with making this rice. So yeah, okay. So it was rice, slime ball, and we want to make up as many of these as we can. I don't know why it does that every time. So we're going to need to get into a bit of a rhythm here. So but yeah, that's a bit of a process, isn't it? You know what? I'm going to make these up off camera, and I'm also going to finish off the mob farm because it's going to be a little bit boring to watch. And once I've done that, I'll bring you guys back in, and we'll start putting the mob farm, I'm trying to say, together and get it up and running. Alright guys, welcome back. As you can see, I have now built the building for the mob farm area, and I was going to progress to actually building it, but then I realised I actually need a fair bit of iron, and I've been dipping into this iron chest. It's starting to sort of dwindle, and it's annoying me because I don't have my tinkers set up right now, and when I do, I can ore double, and so it's a case of I want to do that first really, just a basic kind of smeltery, just so we can get the ore doubling going on. So what I want to happen is, let's see, I need 4 of these in here so we can start getting some lava to actually power it once it's happening. And I've done a bit of preparation work for this, as you can see here. This is prepared, this is preparation I should say for grout to make this Tinker's area. Now unfortunately it is time to say goodbye to the Tree of Hope. It has served us very well, but it's now just in the way really. So should we crook this one? Yeah, let's crook it instead of shears. And let's chop this down. And we say thank you, Tree of Hope. But it's time to go now. Oh, I'm out of food as well. Should have done that before I came on. Never mind, it doesn't take too long. Let me just go over here. Get some melons. Half stack should do us for now. Bit of juicing going on, and we are good to go. There we are. Oh, don't want to lose my juicer. There we go. So I think this is a good place to put the Tinker's Smeltery. I did consider building it here, but then it'll affect my drop rates in the mob spawner, and you know, not hugely, but enough for me to go, yeah, nah, basically. So I think I'm actually going to build it off this way. So the first thing to do is decide what we're going to build it out of. So let's get our chisel, and I think we'll make a platform. I guess 2 stacks of cobble will be enough. Now, I want something that looks kind of industrial-like, so let's have a little look here. Oh, this one could be good, actually. You know what, let's just do it with like 1 for now and see what these look like. And if this looks good, then we'll use that. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I don't want to be too pedantic about this, kind of just want to get into doing it, you know? So there we go, we'll get those, and let's grab my builder's wand as well. Should have grabbed that. Grab a couple in case we need them. Now, where do we want to go with this? I think we'll go right to the end like this, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to start off with. Might extend that out, we'll see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that'd be an 8x8 platform. I'm actually going to go 2 more each way, so make it a 10x10. We got plenty of cobble, obviously, to do this with, and as you can see there from the chest that I've got ready to make all the grout from, we're going to have a pretty decent sized smeltery to start off with, and of course we will then expand on that as well. So this is a decent area, I think. Let's get some torches in here. So get rid of that one and maybe just go, let's go 1 on each corner for now because I don't know where the smeltery is going to go. Just don't want to forget to do that and have mob spawn in here because it will be annoying when they blow everything up. So we need 1 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And I'm just realizing right now that I should have smelted this off camera. But let's get that going on. Here we go. Here we go. Grout in there, boom. That is a lot of grout. Now, that is really a lot of grout, isn't it? Do I really want to cook all that up? Use up a stack of my coal? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, because we're progressing through the game, and we'll get more than this back, you know? That's how I look at it. Now, I was making this stone here, because I was in the process of making vector plates. So, you know what? This can be like a Tinker's / mob farm episode, where I'll do a little bit of work on both, and we'll go make up the vector plates now. Just so that we're ready when the time comes. They're pretty simple to make as it happens, once you've got the resources. It's just, obviously, because it's modded, it's a little bit harder to get some of these, but I was ahead of the game. I knew what we were doing. So if we do that many, that is 2 stacks of vector plates, I think that's going to be enough. So I don't want to overmake them just yet. You know, that might come in the future, but for now, let's just make that many, and we can always make more. Okay, so that's good. Really, I just need this to grout now, don't I? So I can actually get on with making my smeltery. Okay, you know what? It was a short little clip because I didn't do that correctly. But what I will do, I'll just give a little demonstration of the vector plates while we're here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is how fast they are. You stand on them, and here we go. Nothing too special. But unfortunately, if you look at the upgrade, so this yellow one is faster and this one's really fast. They require, so dark sugar, which is needing wither dust, which is beyond us for a moment. Actually I didn't even bother checking this one, but let's see the recipe for this one. Chiseled wither dust block. Yeah, okay. So, you know, we're a bit far off making anything like that. But these will work for the mob farm. It will just be a little bit slower than what we'd perhaps want. So let's put those in there for safekeeping. So if I die, I would hate to lose them. How much of this has cooked? You know what? I could actually just start with the bricks that we've got. Because we've got a fair few here. And making some Tinker's Smelteries is good fun, are good fun. You guys know what I'm saying. I enjoy it, basically. So let's go through to this crafting bench. For some reason, I've got like 3 crafting benches in here, and I can never find one when I actually need it. Okay, so let's do this in order, shall we? Let's have some civilized thoughts here. Smeltery controller, there we go, one of those. And I tell you what I am realizing is we want glass, which needs sand, which needs cobble, which is here. Okay, so we'll compress it and do it that way. Let's get this stuff out of our inventory for a second so we can get our hammers in here. So we need our compressed hammer and a normal hammer. There we go. Now I have lit up the mob farm, so don't stress about it getting to nighttime, guys. Nothing is going to spawn here. Or not here, but not in the mob farm either. In terms of the animals spawning, I mentioned that in a previous episode. It seems like nothing is going to spawn on that grass area, so I've got to think about repurposing it if that is the case. You know, originally stuff was spawning there, so I thought we were going to be okay, but it seems to have stopped, and I don't know why that is. You know, I did mention to you guys that I was kind of worried that that was going to happen. It seems my fears have come true, but yeah, it was weird because they were spawning a little while ago. I think it might be the chickens that are doing it, maybe. Maybe, you know, the animals down here were far enough away that we could still get some there. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so sand. Yeah, I think a stack's probably a good number. It's going to have to go in here, but that's fine. Let's get out our 8 coal and get that going on. Now, where were we? So we've made our smeltery controller. Very good. We can put the hammers back. Okay, so the next thing we're going to need, well, we're going to need tanks as well, but we can't really do anything about that for a minute. So drains, let's make 2 of them, which requires 4 faucets. Yep, there we go. How many bricks would that give us? 12. You know what, this is enough to start laying out where we want this to go. I like to make it a 5 by 5, so I think let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. So that's not going to be symmetrical. If I took that off there and put that there, it would not be symmetrical. So I actually need to just trim off like one of these lines, right? So there's, or add one on would be better. So we've got a bit more space. So what I'll do is I'll take that one off. So we'll have 3 either side. Even that's a bit short actually. Let's make it 4 either side. So we've got plenty of space here. And then I'll put a little wall around here as well. So we're going to go 4 either sides. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Build us one back out to build this one. And how many was it? 4, was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay. So it's going to take up a big area, but, you know, we've got the cobble. It's not like it's an issue. I'd rather have it bigger and it be nice. Oh, am I short? I am too short. All right, let's chisel up 2 of those. This is weathered bricks. Okay. Plenty to be doing. See, guys, you think that you think that I didn't plan the episode? I totally did, you know, just keeping you guys occupied here. / did not plan this enough. Weathered bricks, what do they look like? Not like that. Oh, they're these, aren't they? Yeah, okay. All that just for 2 blooming bricks. Oh, there we go. Now we have them. Aha. Oh my goodness, I placed 3 torches and 2 of them were wrong. That is a derp alert. What am I doing now? That's not supposed to go there. That was already 5. Come on, Kysen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, so technically I need to put another row back there. But you know, I won't be using around the back too often just yet. I will be doing a lot more around the front here. Which now I think of it would actually be better. moved. So I'm going to move that back a further one. It doesn't have to be necessarily symmetrical on all sides either. So at the moment we've got like 3 gaps at the front, and we'll do 3 at the back as well. 2, 3, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. They can sit there for now, and eventually we'll fill that in. In fact, now that I've spent all that time, we're probably a good way through here, and indeed we are. So we can probably now get to making up a lot more of the smeltery. Hopefully that sand is being turned into glass at a good rate as well. Okay, so let's do like this for a second, and we can fill the rest of this in. That's a good start. There we go. So yeah, nice big smeltery to start us off with, which is always good. And we've got our smeltery controller. We need tanks, which are going to require glass. Do I want any seared glass? Not really that important. Now, if I've got 5, I could potentially have like 7 casting tables on either side. But I kind of like to just do the 5. So I think I want 10 casting tables. And I'm making a big smeltery, I appreciate that. But yeah, it'll be worth it. It looks good. So 10 of those. And I guess for now, we're going to need another 9 of those drains as well, aren't we? So where did they go? Oh, there we go. So let's get rid of those, make 9 more of those. Okay. Oops. I want that here, actually. Okay, so build that like that, and then drains 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, going into 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Like that. Awesome. That can stay as that for now. And we need to do the same thing over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. It's already starting to take shape, really. That's pretty cool. So then along the front will be where we will power it, and also where we will... sorry, what am I thinking? So yeah, no, that is correct. It just looked wrong for a second, but it's not. It just needs this back bit put on. So yeah, power it from the front, input from the front, energy source from the front, all of that good stuff. Now, can I just lose that a second? Has this lava yet been made? Yes, it has. So in which case, what we want to do... Oh, I have one left in there. Did not realize that. So we want to start getting more lava because we're going to need a lot of this. And let's get as much glass as we can. Where did I put the glass? In here, wasn't it? There we go. And let's start making up some of the stuff that requires glass. So we definitely want some of these. Probably 1 is enough, actually. I say some. It's really just the 1 is okay. We're going to need... Let's just make up a few more of these just for a second. Maybe 4. Okay, so I'm just trying to plan out how I want this. So I think 1 there, then the seared tank, 1 there, then that. Oh, not that one. Not that one at all. That one. And I might make another seared tank, you know, just for symmetry. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So let's make up 1 more of those. Just because it looks nice along the front there like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, we just need... Oh, why do I have 1 of these spare? Did I make 10 of those by accident? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's correct. What are these? Smeltery drains. Why is that one different? Oh. No, why is that one different? That's a little bit strange. Smeltery drain, smeltery drain. Okay. Looks like we got a spare smeltery drain, which is... That's okay. What I might do actually is put that back middle when I can get over here, which I currently can't. And then if we want to make oh, actually, you know, we should probably have more room for blocks, shouldn't we? So, just thinking, maybe yeah, you know what? So we need 4 of those. Sorry, I was just completely thinking in my head, so I realized you guys don't know what I'm on about for a second, but it will become clear. I'm going to make 4 of the these things, casting basins. Let's just get on with that and come back later for the rest of that. So casting basin, just 4 of those. And I think this will look good if we go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. which means these need to be swapped out, which is good because I made one too many of them, and now I need one more of them, which is awesome. Rather have it that way around. So now we need one of these, like that, on there. Cool. Right. Now we need 10, 11, 12, 14 faucets. We have 4, so we need 10 more. Let's see. So this one here. Oh, that's pretty good. There we go. So let's just add those on now, I suppose. There we go. 7 on each side. So I'm keeping everything sort of, you know, either front or side of the smeltery, which I think is a good way of doing it. Cool. Now let's get the rest of our bricks. They should be finished. And now it's just a case really of building it up as much as we can. I think. I will double check that. Let's see, smeltery. So what don't we have? Nothing really, just the seared glass. Decoration, cannot store liquids. I think our glass could probably be better used. I think for now, it's probably better to just make these smeltery bricks as many as we can and get to building this. So there we go. That will now be working. Just want to double check. Yes, okay. Awesome. So now we just build away. And we'll have it, you know, I guess 2 or 3 levels, probably 2 levels. And then we'll build it up as time goes on, you know, as and when we need it. Wait, what am I doing with that on the corner? That's not going to work. That's not going to do anything. I've made that wrong, haven't I? I'm pretty sure I've made that incorrectly. You guys are probably screaming at me right now, like, Kysen, you idiot. But that, I believe, is not going to work, because it can cut the corners out, can't it? Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's correct. And my blooming axe has died. Alright, there's disaster all around. Okay, let's just fix that a second then, because that is not good. That is not good at all. Okay. I don't know why, I've made so many of these and I just had a complete brain lapse right there. So, this is all going to need to be changed around now. That makes me very sad. So we need to pick up all of this good stuff. As if they don't come off with the drain. So what I'll probably do then is put one here and one here. So I do like to keep symmetry when possible. And if we can keep all 4 of them to save wasting it, that would be good. So let's just have a look at how we might go about that. So we put the drain there and the drain there. We can put the casting basin there. Oh. No, not there. In here, please. Here we go. Yep. So we'll like that. Like that. Faucet in there and there. Or would it look better coming out of that way? I think it would. That looks like it's supposed to come out of there. Alright, so we'll do the same on this side. One there and one there. Okay, excellent. Excellent. That is exactly right. Yeah, okay, so now that'll work. We can just trim this corner off. Yeah. So basically, every side needs like 16 blocks then, right? 1, 2, or no, 20, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. There's a big, oh, we're going to be too short? Oh, that's annoying. That's very frustrating. Well, I'll build it for now, and I'll build it in such a way as it's very obviously too short, so that I can see it, and then I'll remember to fix that straight away once we've got a smeltery up and running. So like this. So we go 1, 2, 3. That'll look kind of cool, I think, like a little castle. Definitely a little castle right there. Okay, well, let's start fueling this. So we want that, and is this one done yet? Not quite, okay. So we want all of this made into, nope, made into these things. And then we want to smelt those things down. Get a whole ton of iron that we can use for all the good things. And we can pretty soon get into some tinker's tools as well, of course. But once this iron starts to smelt down a bit, let's see, how many can this hold right now? Yeah, there's no free spots in there. So it can hold 50 at the moment, which is pretty decent, to be honest. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Okay, so wanted to do that on camera, our smeltery setup. So the next thing to do is for me to get that iron sorted out and get all of the things in place so we can go and finish our mob farm, which I'm very excited to do. So let me go and get all that stuff together and I'll be back in just a sec. Alright guys, I believe I now have everything I need to make the mob farm, which is super cool. In our smeltery, we've got 16 blocks, almost 17 of iron, and we've got a little bit in here as well. So we're doing pretty good for iron, to say the very least. I'm very happy with that. Makes all that sieving worthwhile. So what I want to do is, this will be the collection point in here. So we'll come to that chest. And the way that it's going to do that is, let's see, we want... So they're going to die here. Yeah, I believe this will work. I had to make this floor 1 higher in order for this system to work. But if we put that there, and this one in here, and this one in here, then I believe this should work. However, we're going to need something, which is some stairs. I'm sure we're going to need a lot of things. I probably forgot a lot of things, you know what I'm like. But stairs definitely for now, so we can open that. Alright, so let's make a little hole here so we can actually walk out, and you'll see what that's for in a second. But basically, this is where the mobs are going to spawn. Now, mobs will spawn on vector plates, so that's not a problem. We're going to push them all down here. Oh, and actually, I know something else that I need. Do I have sugarcane on me? I do. Let's see. Was it Punjab? Pujab? No. Oh, why can I never remember them? Why can't I do it? Let's go up to here. Let's get the uses of that. Okay. Punji sticks. Come on, guys, remember your punji sticks. Alright, so punji, whatever, sticks. So how many of them do we want? Let's just make a load. I mean, we've got so much sugarcane. It's really not important. Now, the reason I'm making this 3 wide instead of 1 wide is so the spiders will also get funneled down into here and die. Just kind of making sure on that. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 high, so we should get endermen spawning in here. So let's get that happening. So the thing we want to do is push everybody this way to that middle one, and here they can get pushed that way, and then here like this, oops, like that. So basically you get pushed, and you're gonna get pushed this way. Now let's place those stairs in, not like that. Let's place them in a bit more like that. What? Oh, yeah, okay, all right, my bad, like that, and like that. That looks a little bit weird, but it's fine. It'll do the job. Oh, and let's what can we place here so I can get back in? Oh, made this hole not big enough. All right. So that's what's going to happen. Is they're going to get pushed that way into. Wait, is there a hopper underneath here? I believe there is. Yeah. Okay. So I just want to double check. I'm pretty sure this does work, but. We throw a load of items up this way. See, this thing takes items as well, and they will fall into the hoppers, and then obviously go into the chest. All right, cool. So now everything just needs to get pushed to the front. So little tip for you guys is build this as if you were mopping a floor. You know, you kind of mop yourself towards the door. Actually, I'm doing the complete opposite right now. I'm mopping myself away from the door. What I said kind of made sense to me though. You build it like this, you go backwards like this. This is the way to build them, because obviously you'll get picked up by them. However, another little tip that will help you out is if you shift, you stop. And you can walk against them even while shifting at a normal shifting speed. So that's the way to build these ones along the back here. So now, wherever you spawn in this thing, you're going to get pushed down this way. And eventually, what we want to happen... Oh, is that going to be a problem if they're not hitting those? I think it is. Alright, let's just destroy those a second, so I don't, like, kill myself. So, this is a slight problem. Yeah, there we go. Right. So let's destroy all of this a second. And basically, we're going to need this to come forwards one, which is no problem. We can deal with that. So this one here, this one here, this one here. All right, I believe this will work. So what we need now is these hoppers need to move like that. And basically, they're going to go here. So the chest will stay in the middle, but it will go. So they're going to feed from this one. So the chest will start here. Okay, I believe this is going to work now. So let's place down those three there. We want a hopper going into that chest, and then one either side going in there. Okay, I believe that should work. Let's just test it out. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Yep, okay. Worth checking, because otherwise you get a backlog and you may never find it once you've built this thing. So let's get these now pushing this way and this way. So everything's going to funnel down into here. And this is where the magic needs to happen. So we'll build that there. We'll put that one. Why can't I build that there? What? Oh, it's above. Is that not correct? Man, I'm struggling with this. No, it's not correct. It's 1, 2 forwards. That's what's happening. That's why it's not working. Kysen, come on now. I think I'm going to need more of this ornate stuff as well. But basically, that's going to have to come out here. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be low on this ornate stuff. Oh well. Oops. You wouldn't think I made one of these like a week ago, would you? You'd never guess it. Alright, I will change this off cam, but for now we'll just fill in the blanks with cobble, just to get this happening. So that's going to go up like that. Up like that. Let's come have a look from this side. So everything gets pushed this way. Yeah, okay. So that will go there, that will go there. Yeah, I believe that's going to work. What I need to do is make sure I've got a way out. Okay. So, oh, which I don't. Now I do. Alrighty, so now we put the stairs in, which will go nicely there. Like that. Give ourselves a way back in. 1, 2, 3, and then in here. So that one shouldn't be there. But other than that, we're all good. Alright, so now, why does this not work? You know what? I think I've just sort of done a load of unnecessary work, but that's okay. That's alright. I think this will work. I believe that's gonna do the trick. Oh, geez, did the trick on me. Alright, so if we seal that in, okay, now we can start testing this by just simply running away. And I believe that's it. I think that is going to work. I'll extend this roof out and make it look a bit prettier and stuff off camera, but we just want to see if it works. So there's nothing in there. So we run this way, and we should get some mobs spawning, which should be shown on the map by little red dots in the top right corner. There's no reason they shouldn't spawn. It's just a case of if they'll die, probably, like even Enderman and spiders and things. So there you go, red dot. Mobs are spawning. It looks like an Enderman as well. Awesome. Yeah, there we go. So things are in there, things are dying. Looks like we're getting a constant stream of mobs in there, so that's nice. I can see things dying through the wall, and it looks like a lot of Endermen are dying, which is cool, because we definitely want Ender pearls. And I think it works. I think it works. Now, let's just go and check it right away. And hopefully at the start of the next episode, I'll have a lot more to show you. Ooh, do you guys hear that? Wow, look at that, guys. That's in that short of time. So, pretty good mob system, if I do say so myself. Oh, and actually, if we check the drops, so 100% Endermen have died. Not sure on spiders yet. Okay. And there's bats in there as well. Hopefully they find their way to this and die as well. Oh, I just heard one die. There we go. So they are also dying, which is good. Okay, so I think that works. If we get string and spider eyes in there, I'll be very happy, because then I'll know 100% that it works for all mobs. So I'll, as I say, tidy that up off camera, but I think that is now going to be okay. So where's our advancement book? I keep calling that an achievement book. Okay, so make a dark room for spawning mobs and obtain loot. Done. Upgrade your mob farm to kill monsters automatically. Done. Make it into a smeltery for processing ore. We have done that. Second layer is not done. Not done. Not done any of this. Enchanter sieve mesh. That sounds like fun, actually. Alright, so we've done a few more achievements, and more importantly, we've got some awesome things set up. We've got farms, we've got a mob farm, and I'm very happy. I think this is good. This is good progress. So, yeah, and we got a ton of iron, of course. One thing I haven't done is mob-proof that area, so I'm going to do that. I've got a lot of work to do off camera, basically, guys, which I'm more than happy to do. But it's that boring, grindy stuff that I don't show you guys. I spare you the pain. So, guys, unfortunately, that's it for today. I hope you liked the episode. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.